everybody. Welcome to the Koi Bodyguard channel. This is a new channel for me. Some of you may already know me as Steve Tube 2007, which I primarily use for all my racing activities, my onboard videos, and what have you related to my racing. And I thought, well, I'm really into Koi as well. So I thought, well, why not set up my own Koi channel? History behind the Koi Bodyguard is that some of you will already know that I seem to have picked up a nickname of being Perky's bodyguard from Koi Services, Steve Perkins. Really, it's Vince Goodall's fault from Twisted Koi. It's his fault. So he was the first one to call me Perky's bodyguard, and it seems to have stuck. And a lot of people now call me Steve Perkins bodyguard, even though I'm not a bodyguard, obviously. And so I thought, well, why not call the channel the Koi Bodyguard? Makes sense. People already know me as the bodyguard, so why not? So this is my new channel to show you, what I'm doing with my koi. I've had a pond now for nearly 10 years. I inherited a pond when I bought this house, and never really been seriously into it until the last maybe 18 months, 2 years, when I first picked up on some of the YouTube videos that were going around, and the huge help that Steve Perkins and Vince Goodall at Twisted Koi, the help that those guys have given me has been absolutely fantastic. I couldn't have asked for more. Plus, I've made two really good friends and many other friends as well around the koi world. Vince's other half, Susan, she's fantastic. Twisted Towers is a great place to go and visit. I've been to quite a few of the shows this year with Steve Perkins and with Vince, and I've loved every minute of it. Absolutely every minute of it. Highlights this year: Koi Heaven for the mud pond harvest. That was fantastic. We did the national this year. I went to Ken's Open Day, and of course we finished it off with Koi Tuber Fest, which is the little kind of koi festival that they have down at New Forest Koi, all organised and run by Vince at Twisted Koi and Susan. And what a fantastic job those guys have done. So anyway, that's enough of me rambling on. I just wanted to welcome you to my new channel. Hopefully I'll get some content up on here. It's going to be pretty novice stuff, but hopefully you'll stick with me and please, join my channel and I'm sure the community that we've got is such a fantastic community that people will join in and watch what I'm doing. So I'm going to give you a quick tour of my pond and what I've got out there. I'm currently set up in my summer house, where I've got a plan to put an indoor pond in here, turn this into an indoor koi house with sofas in here and stuff. And I'd love ultimately to have a pond in the corner there with a window on it, so you can sit here and enjoy koi indoors. There's a lot of work to do in here first, but that's the plan. But I'll show you around the pond outside, and then we'll go from there. Cheers. So we got a traditional in the ground pond here. Like I say, I inherited it with the house, albeit I've done quite a bit of work on it, like the new slating around the edge, new fencing with all lights up on there and what have you. Beautiful Japanese maple. And then we've just recently had all the patio done. Hey, what are you doing on my land? What are you doing on my land? And so we're still waiting for the grass to grow back on this bit. That's the summer house up there. That's 30 square meters, that, so it should be big enough to put some fish in. Yeah, if we go down this way, this is kind of like the viewing area for the pond. I'll turn the bubbles off in a second so we can have a good look in there. On the side here, through the gate, this is where I keep my nets, the bowl. There's a box full of stuff there, like medicines and stuff like that. And then That's what's running the air on the diffuser. This has only just been laid, these slabs, in the last couple of days, so just finishing off down here. Got one of these large multi-bay filter systems, UV on there, loads of powers, switches for all the various things, and effectively that's my pond, or at least all my setup for my pond. So we come back. What I'll do is actually I'll switch off the diffuser, and then you'll be able to see the fish a bit better in the pond. Then let's come back around here. I'll have a look in there. Get that out of the way. So here's all the fish. You can see how clear the water is in this pond. It's absolutely gin clear. You can see all the way down to the bottom. See the diffuser on the bottom there. Right there. And then we've got a mixture of fish in here. Fish that we've had in here for years. There's the kahaku and the goshki there that came from Ken's. There's also a shower in here somewhere that came from Ken's. Can't see that at the moment. It's around somewhere. And then we've got two big chagois in there, and asagi, shisuis, shiro atsuris, hi atsuris. There's all sorts in here. Kujakus, which are Maria's favourites. There's the shower just there, coming through down there now. So that came from Ken's as well. There are a few fish in here that I want to move on that have really not done much, or the colour's fallen apart on them. But we've got some cracking fish in here now. I had a quarantine pond set up at the end there, but that's going now because we're going to put a small one inside the summer house, and so that is going to get all packed away. And so there we go. So that's the Koi Bodyguard's pond, and we will keep developing it and improving it as we go. So there we go. So that was just a quick tour of the pond. I hope you like it. Like I say, I've made so many improvements to that pond, not with the filter system yet, but just in the look of it, and the fish that we're putting in there, and I'm really pleased with how it's going. So onwards and upwards. The idea will be at some point to upgrade the filter system, possibly to one of the new Nexus with the UV filters, UV lights in them. That'll be really cool. But we'll see how we go. So thanks for joining me. Please like, share, subscribe on your way out. That'll be absolutely fantastic. It'd be great to build up the channel. And I will see you all on the next video, when I plan to put a indoor pond in the corner over there. See you next time. This is the Koi Bodyguard. Catch you later.